Nickels and Dirt Television. Music made of the people from old dirt roads.
Nickels and Dirt TV. These boys ain't from around here.
I love Nickels and Dirt TV.
So, welcome to the newest video from Nickels and Dirt. So, I, as always, am your host, Todd. To round out the band, we have James Cook on U-bass, Scott Colvin on guitar and cajon and hi-hat drums. And even though you may have seen me do something similar to this when Scott and I are performing with the Caravan Kings, Nickels and Dirt is actually going to be a little bit different. And we're trying to do things a lot different from what we did in that group. Caravan Kings were not as concerned. Abigail, come on. You got to focus, darling. You got one job. Run the camera. So, Caravan Kings were not as concerned about getting out and performing in front of people. We'd really kind of created this little social media thing that we were working on. And we want to incorporate some of that in Nickels and Dirt. But we also want to get out and play for all of you fans. So if you missed it, back towards the end of May, Memorial Day weekend, we did a little festival. Now, it's not like we got on somebody else's little festival. We created the Dirty Apple Folk Festival on our own. We got the venue, we got the bands, we got the vendors, we did the advertising. We kind of did it all on our own. Now, was it a huge success? 3 days of music, peace, and fun in upstate New York? Wasn't that. But it was a great, small, little music festival in Dayton, Virginia. A nice, small town. We had great bands performing. If you missed it, you really missed something special. I'm kind of hearing rumblings from people that they'd really like for us to do it again, so we're thinking about it. We'll keep you updated on that. But from that, and the response that we got, we realized we need to get back out and get in front of people and perform. But we want to do it different. We're not worried about being in the smoke-filled bars. I know you can't smoke inside anymore, but you know, the old dirty bars and nightclubs and things that I would have done when I was in some of the other groups that I was in. So we're looking at doing something just out of the norm for us. So if you missed the festival in May, come to downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia, right in Court Square on July 19th, right around high noon, 12 o'clock. Because Nickels and Dirt, we're going to be performing live on the streets right in front of the Tuning Fork Music Store in Court Square, downtown Harrisonburg on July 19th. $12. So that'll give you another chance to see us perform and see what we're all about. We're going to be doing a private party on July 26th. So if you've gotten an invite, you might want to take us up on it. If you haven't, well, sorry. Some other things that have been going on is we're continuing to write and create new songs for us. And at the end of this video, I'm going to throw in a little teaser of a brand new song that we're working on. Now, this is just a demo. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm playing. So don't be too critical. Please, be kind, rewind. So take a listen to it so you kind of get more of a feel of where we're coming from in the music that we're creating. Abigail, I'm over here. Stop looking at the cats. Come on. So that's going to be at the end of this. But one last huge announcement that I really feel like we need to make is Nichols and Dirt has just come to terms and reached an agreement with a new management company called Spooky Brat Management. Spooky Brat is based out of Roanoke, Virginia, so we're still trying to keep things a little local, 2 hours down the road, but still, in the Shenandoah Valley, the Virginia area. And the team at Spooky Brat, which is run by Heather Amos, has been working on a lot of different things for us to really sink our teeth into. We're going to be working on some new media stuff, a new press kit to go out to anyone and everyone that's interested in what we're doing. Looking at doing a lot of the booking stuff for us coming up in the near future. This is a brand new relationship for us. Now, Spooky Brat's been around for a little while. They've got a couple bands under their belt that they're working with. We are a little different than most of them. So, everyone's kind of testing the waters. There's going to be a lot of collaboration between us and Spooky Brat and what we do to not only elevate them, but also elevate us and hopefully the music scene around us. So there'll be a lot more news coming about that in the very near future. Just want to kind of throw that out there so you guys kind of know. There'll be information on how you can contact them, how you can contact us through them. If you're looking at booking us, they'll be reach out to them. They'll be reaching back and getting all those details taken care of. And that gives us an opportunity to focus on the main goal that we have right now, ending the summer of 2025, is we are in the studio trying to get we haven't decided yet, full-length album, EP, maybe you guys can chime in and let us know what you want, but get our stuff finally recorded and get it out there for everyone. I mean, to me, we've been a group since October. It's time to get some music out. So we've had a lot of great reviews from people that have heard our stuff, from checking us out on YouTube, Reverb Nation, and all the sites that our music is on. We had great reviews from people that came to the festival. Hopefully we'll get some more when we do the show in front of the Tuning Fork on the 19th. So yeah, we really feel it's time to put music to tape, get something out there for you guys. And probably not supposed to tell you this, but it's my video, so I can do what I want. We're probably going to be releasing a single by the end of summer, so keep your eyes and ears out for that. So that's all I got right now. So I'm going to get back into doing a lot more of these. So let me know, do the whole like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 all the stuff that everyone blows you up about. Sure, we'd love subscribers. Yeah, hope you like it. If you don't, I'm going to keep doing them anyway. But if there's things that you guys want to hear about, know about, whatever, send me a comment. Shoot us an email. nicholsanddirt@gmail.com. And it's all spelled out. nicholsanddirt@gmail.com. So shoot me an email. Check that out. Check out Spooky Brat Management. I'm always supporting and loving Dirtbag Clothing. Make sure you're checking them out. And for those of you who still have a Roku or haven't gotten one yet but are thinking about it, get Roku TV, because episodes of what we are doing are airing on HLO Media, on the HLO network, on Roku TV. It's free. Why not do it? Okay, guys, that's enough. I've talked long enough. So that's all the news that's really worth reporting. And hey, we'll see you down the road.
I first saw you in the light of the moon. Fireflies were out, it's the month of June. Night air was hot, and so were you. I strode up to you and said, how do you do? The first word you said is, I am fine. It was then I knew I died. And I began falling